he made $100 million.
Leonard Ellerbe recently shared his opinion about Floyd Mayweather's financial situation, suggesting that his reported loss of a massive fortune didn't come as a surprise. According to Ellerbe, the signs were always there. Having worked closely with Floyd in the past, he witnessed firsthand how consistent high spending and a lavish lifestyle could eventually lead to serious financial pressure.
Especially for me, I work.
Leonard Ellerbe points out that once Floyd Mayweather reached the peak of fame and success, criticism naturally followed. He explains that at that level, the real test isn't just about winning fights. It's about how someone handles the pressure, negativity, and constant public scrutiny that comes with being at the top.
Middle part of my life,
yeah,
it didn't exist. It didn't exist.
And now you have this egg on your face and things are falling apart. And now people are wondering, did you get screwed or was it your own financial ignorance and now you're bitter?
Leonard Ellerbe also emphasized that the criticism surrounding Floyd Mayweather isn't meant to be personal. He believes that Floyd had the potential to build a powerful business empire beyond boxing, but it would have required more focus, careful decision-making, and a serious approach to his ventures.
Applauding him and saying how great he was at one point, and now they're taking shots at him like they're almost, like they get pleasure out of seeing a great fall, potentially.
You're right,
fall.
but when you call yourself the money man, you do it to yourself a little bit too.
No, I can't argue with that.
Logan Paul took a jab at Floyd Mayweather Jr., claiming he's still waiting to receive the remaining $1.5 million from their exhibition bout. He joked about the delay, turning the situation into a talking point once again.
I've been saying from day one what it is that, and they know, everybody laughed at me. They laughed at me. They said, oh, he just talking nonsense. I've been told.
Teddy Atlas pointed out that many of the same people who once stood behind Floyd Mayweather Jr. are now the ones mocking him, turning his struggles into a source of entertainment and criticism.
Today, when you're on top, when you're at the top, you can expect criticism. It just comes with success, and it's all about how you handle things. And me personally, none of it's personal. None of it's...
WAC 100 pushed back against the rumors, insisting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. isn't broke at all. According to him, Floyd is still living comfortably, focused on his own peace of mind and not paying attention to outside noise or public speculation about his life and career.
One who formed his own company,
right?
But he was the first one that had a team surrounded by him. Our focus was the business and his focus was the boxing. And in turn, we built the brand, built Mayweather Promotions.
Yeah.
And Floyd became his own boss.
Wow.
And that
Paulie Malignaggi shared the view that if Floyd Mayweather Jr. had kept his financial matters more private, people might not question his wealth today. However, by constantly showcasing his money, he unintentionally drew more attention, leading others to closely examine and debate his financial situation.
With Le'Veon, and I don't know, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it isn't.
Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2. The fight nobody asked for except me. I need this because if Floyd wins, he can finally pay me my $1.5 million. I don't care about the legacy fight. I don't care that these men have a combined age of 100 years. I care that Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer alive, uses those same hands that made him 100 million to Venmo me my money. And Floyd, if you're watching this, win it and pay me back or I'm gonna send my goons after you. Gotcha. Hey.
I really don't know why I watched that. Yeah, listen, dude. Logan is, again, functionally a coward for not doing this. I was really excited for it, too. I couldn't wait. That was going to be content, stud. But, I mean, okay, yes, I understand if he is under WWE contract, they're not going to allow him to do.
A boxing analyst recently broke down what he described as Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s surprising financial situation. Once famous for openly displaying his wealth, Floyd built strong business ties over the years, working with major figures like Steven Espinoza and networks such as Showtime. However, things have now taken a different turn, as he has reportedly filed a lawsuit seeking $340 million, alleging unpaid earnings and hidden financial dealings. Interestingly, his longtime advisor Al Heyman is not involved in this legal dispute. At the same time, Floyd is said to be dealing with multiple legal challenges, raising further questions about his current position. The analyst also highlighted that his lavish lifestyle, featuring luxury cars, expensive jewelry, and even a private jet, may have played a role in adding financial pressure over time.
Yeah, like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money, he blew his money, whatever. Look, I don't know what the truth is fully in there. I know Steven Espinoza was named. He ran Showtime at the time. He was named him. I never was a fan of Espinoza. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way. And I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, that he's going to say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available.
Reports suggest that expensive living costs, including luxury apartments and high rent, eventually became difficult to manage, leading to unpaid bills and legal disputes. In one case, a Miami condo owner claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. allegedly fell behind on nearly $500,000 in rent. While payments were made initially, it said that communication later stopped when attempts were made to recover the remaining amount. Analysts believe this situation reflects a larger pattern, pointing to excessive spending, weak financial planning, and heavy reliance on others for managing money. They stress that even immense fame and earnings don't guarantee long-term stability. Without careful financial decisions, even the most successful athletes can face serious financial setbacks.
Chat, right now,
What's that?
his peace of mind. When I send him things, like I send you things when it's pertaining to you, when he gets the time, he'll call me and he say, hey, Wack, what's that? And I tell him, he said, that's nonsense. He said, well, as long as they trying to figure me out, they not gonna be able to figure out what they need to do. And he continues to move. I will say this without saying too much, that I've seen him pass on some big deals based upon the business he already has on the table. But again, I've been to his home, I talk to him regular. He's my business partner.
Paulie Malignaggi and Chris Algier discussed how Floyd Mayweather Jr., despite earning enormous sums, ended up in financial trouble. Paulie Malignaggi noted that it's almost unbelievable for someone at Floyd's level to let so much money slip through their hands unnoticed. He highlighted that while everyday purchases like a Ferrari or luxury jewelry might seem normal, the scale of Floyd's earnings made managing money far more complex. Chris Algier added that at the height of Floyd's career, even missing out on the income from a single fight could result in significant losses. Multiply that over several bouts, and small mistakes can quickly snowball into major financial issues.
Flaunting himself like he was the guy who was making that kind of money. And for all intents and purposes, I assume he was. Everybody assumed he was, and seemed like he thought he was because he wasn't complaining. He was showing off, you know? This is why, as I get older, I feel like, and everybody always tells you this when you're young, like, keep your finances private, you know, and this is why I think this is a big reason why. First and foremost, you notice that if you don't keep your finances private, everybody and their mothers ask you for money constantly. And they don't ask you for
happens either way.
And they don't ask you, well, people assume you have money, but if you flaunt it, you definitely, they confirm you have money. And they don't ask you for money like you need to buy the Rolex or the Lamborghini. They'll guilt you into it. They need their mother's dying in the hospital. They need to pay for a funeral. Their kid is sick. Like, they guilt you into it. And
Paulie Malignaggi drew comparisons to other fighters, including Mike Tyson, who also faced major financial setbacks due to mismanagement and being taken advantage of. Both analysts emphasized that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial troubles didn't appear overnight. Even a decade after earning vast sums, issues were surfacing. The situation implies that someone may have cautioned him or is now scrutinizing his finances closely. Overall, their discussion reinforces a key point. Fame and wealth alone don't guarantee financial security. even for the top earners in sports.
Now, I've been covering boxing for double-digit years. Allow me to take you through it. A simple Google search shows Floyd Mayweather. You type in his name, you're going to see some fight photos and whatnot. But the top stories, and there's multiple stories, and we're going to take a look at some of them. But as mentioned, Business Insider is now reporting what you see on the screen, that Floyd Mayweather is being accused in lawsuits of owing millions of dollars for luxury watches, gold, and rent on palatial apartment, right? The bullet points. Floyd was sued for allegedly failing to pay rent on a luxurious
Dan Raphael mentioned that it's not shocking that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is now facing financial difficulties following his boxing career. He explained that anyone who closely observed Floyd could have anticipated this due to his very public spending habits. His lifestyle was lavish and highly visible, featuring private jets, luxury cars, extravagant trips, and constant displays of wealth. Raphael highlighted that Floyd lived on a scale few could imagine, and the world witnessed it all through social media, interviews, and videos.
$500K, $500,000 in arrears plus late fees minus a deposit that Mayweather paid at the start of the lease and the $100,000 catch-up payment. So they deducted what he did submit when he was made aware of this, the $100K, and I guess a deposit. So the remaining balance is that. An attorney for Mayweather did not provide a comment by deadline. He has not responded to the lawsuit in court. In a separate legal matter, so we've already went over one with this luxury condo in Manhattan, right? But a separate legal matter, a Miami jeweler sued Floyd Mayweather last month, alleging the boxer owes more than $1 million for jewelry that he took.
Dan Raphael stressed that this level of spending makes financial problems almost inevitable. Even someone as successful as Floyd Mayweather Jr. can see huge earnings eroded over time if money is spent without limits and a focus on lavish living dominates. Observers could watch him traveling in style, buying luxury items, and maintaining a lifestyle with exceptionally high ongoing costs. Raphael sees this as an important lesson for athletes and celebrities. No matter how much you earn, living beyond your means can lead to serious consequences. The combination of highly visible extravagance, massive expenses, and weak long-term financial planning helps explain why Floyd Mayweather now faces financial challenges despite a career filled with record-breaking paydays.
Guys who have a lot of money, okay? For me, I could go into a jewelry store, spend 20,000 at the time, like nothing. Like, you know what? I didn't plan on going there. I bought a Ferrari. I went to with my friend to go check out a Ferrari he was gonna buy. I went there and I'm like, I got this in my account. I could buy this right now. You know, like that. You know, and I'm not saying that's smart. What I'm saying is,
your accountant must have loved you.
yeah, really. but what I'm saying is, I got good money for that when I sold it. How much you did?
I'm just.
The used car market came back at the time. But anyway, what I'm saying is, it could go like that, okay? That kind of money. But bro, $340 million? That's not Ferrari, but that's a lot of Ferraris, a lot of houses.
But Floyd had a lot of Ferraris. And that's the thing about Floyd. Like, yes, is that way too much money? Yes.